Hello, everyone. Good evening. So, here we are in the second episode of building this events app. So, this is the nice workspace that we created in the last episode, if you remember. And if you remember more, I had like a lot of hair at that time. So, now it's gone. So, new hairstyle. Okay. So, let's head back to the drawing board. Actually, we have the drawing in our custom app itself. Okay, close. Let's load the events app. Load from file, events.excalidraw, open. Yes. So, in the last episode, even I think while going back, we finished sponsors too. Okay. And if we go back to YouTube, not to YouTube, the custom app, and go back to the doc type list and search for events. So if you see, we ended up with 11 doc types in total, just in the first episode, right? Because at that time we were modeling the doc types, and the main doc type was FE event, and it had the title. Category is also a doc type, as we saw. Then there is a banner image, which is also shown up here. Then there is a medium, right? And based on the medium, venue becomes mandatory or not mandatory, and there is a host. So host was also a separate doc type with a logo, byline, and country, etc. And in Figma, if you see, I published a video, right, just an hour ago, an hour or two ago. Do check that out if you want to understand how everything works behind the scenes in Frappe, right? The processes, the proc file. And these were the designs shared by Nishant. So we used this as the reference and then created doc type. Also, we figured out the schedule piece, which was a little bit tricky, but then we figured out, right? So it had a talk and a track, which could be created, right? The description, the, come on. Yeah. And we also figured out, okay, whether it is a talk or a break, and then you can describe the tea break, right? Then in that case, talk is not mandatory. Hi, Salej. Hi there from Cape Town. Nice. So yeah, that's why I didn't do any work in between this live streams, because I wanted to show you the whole process, right? And while leaving, we also figured out that, okay, we needed social media links for a speaker, right? Did we add it? No, we did not. But where did we add the social media links then? I think it was in sponsor, event sponsor. No. Then host. Yeah, in host, we added social media links. So we will add same to the speaker profile. We'll go back. Let's start small. Speaker profile. Let's add a section below. Or wait, we can add it. Table, social links, or yep, we forgot social media link. Okay. And we can call it whatever we have called it in the event host. Social media links. So let's stick to the convention, right? So when we are writing code, we are not juggling between different variable names. So it does not look very good. Let's go back to speaker profile and change this to social media links and the name as well. Cool. Now it is done. Okay. So let's do one thing. Go back to this. Open up the events app in VS Code. This feed social media links for speakers. Cool. Reusable child table. That's a nice thing. Let's rearrange a bit. Arc comes here. Figma comes here. Cool. VS Code in the middle. Hey, Alberto. Cool. So now let's handle the next big pieces, right? Let's see if we have designs for it because I haven't seen bookings. Okay. So there has to be some sort of event booking that a user can book, right? They have to be logged in order to register for now, but we'll figure out anonymous bookings later. So event bookings, June 4th, Frappe Local, Indonesia. Then the venue, that is fine. That can come from the event itself. We don't need to store it as part of the booking. 2 tickets free. Okay. Let's see more. What have we got here? So this is the user profile, and this all can come from the user doc type itself. This can go in a separate doc type. We'll figure out user preferences or something. Okay. Again, not to be bothered right now. This all we have already figured out. What I'm looking for is some UI that can show me the registration page. I don't think Nishant has designed it yet. So what we will do is we will start with what we have, the booking. Okay. So let's jump back, and registration is actually now event booking. So someone shared a feedback that I should be using desk in dark mode because it's not very visible when you're watching the live stream later or even now. So do let me know if that is something I should stick to. Cool. So let's go back, create a new doc type, event booking, events. Should we call it a let's create a new module actually for this. We'll call it ticketing. This will be part of events. Cool. Event booking, ticketing module. And booking should be, I think, submittable. Yeah, booking should be submittable. We could even call it registration, but I think it is fine. So you are registering for event or you are booking. Okay. Hello from Argentina. Nice, Mill. How are you? So let's ignore the amendment form, move it to the top. Let's section below, move this here, remove this thing. And what I want now is okay. I think there was V1 design. I'm not sure. There was a form. So there is propose a talk form, but then there was a booking form. Propose an event is fine. Hmm. Because I'm thinking, right? How will this work? So you come to book an event, you click on register, right? You click on register and then you fill in the details, right? So what will be these details that you fill in? So we need some sort of way for them to buy multiple tickets at once, right? To book multiple tickets. So we'll need a child table. Let's do one thing. Let's hit save for now. Go back to doc type and create a new child table. Call it event booking attendee, right? So this will be one single person. Ticketing module, child table. And then we will have data, full name, mandatory, and data, email, mandatory. Then in options, I will put in email to get out of the box validations. Then this should also be visible in list view. Both are visible. Good. Let's go back and let's remove this filter. Event booking. Now we will add a section below, add a table, attendees. Okay. Who all is attending the event? Options, attendee. Cool. Then we need add section below. We'll move this section to the bottom. What all do we need as part of the registration or the booking? Apart from the attendees, that's the main information. That is fine. But we still need, like, what is the event? The most important information, right? Event they are registering for. That is FE event. That should be mandatory. What else? I'm not liking the dark theme. I don't know why. Maybe I'll get used to it. Not sure. Okay, hit save. How will the naming work? So actually I'm thinking. Hmm, okay. For now, I think the title field can be the user who is booking this, right? So let's do a link field, user, mandatory, user. Okay. So this can also be the title field. Cool. Now we need some sort of way to know that, okay, which state is the booking in, right? Have they paid or not? What's the type ticket type they are booking, right? And this can be different for different attendees. How do we handle that case? Okay, let's get back here. We need to figure out. Okay, ticket. Okay, ticket type. Okay, because I'm thinking there can be a normal ticket. Hello, Chinmay Bharadwaj. VIP ticket of some sorts, ticket with a t-shirt, right? Something like that. Ticket with meal. Okay. So this the user should be able to define for each event. that okay, defining types of tickets. Okay. So before even registration, we have to figure out this out, because then only we will be able to figure out uh, the total costing. Then one ticket will have the ticket type as well, but in registration, right, or the booking, we will need. So I was editing the video today and I realized I say write too many types. Right. I don't know. I edited out at least 25 to 30 instances of write from the video today. So it went from 33 minutes to 29 minutes just saying right. Maybe more than 20. Now I'll control. Let's see. I have said at least I think I have said right 10 times till now in the live stream. That's not good. Okay. So booking has. So since we want to support different ticket type for each registrant, we will have to add it to the child table itself. Okay. So we will add ticket type in child table. We can even have the ticket cost in ticket type. So these are ticket types example. That is fine. But now I need price. So is it free? So if the price is 0, it's free. That we can easily guess. So we don't need a separate checkbox, I guess. Cool. Cool is better than right. So that is good. Ticket type, ticket, and then booking needs some sort of total amount or net amount. We can call it total amount. That is fine because we don't have any discounts till now. Okay. Probably we should note it down. We need early bird discounts. And inside the child table, we also need the amount per attendee. Then total amount will just be the sum of it. Okay. Taxes and everything we'll figure out later. Okay. So we'll go back to the doc type list. We'll start creating a ticket doc type or call it event ticket just to be, it's not a support ticket. So it's an event. Submittable or not, I'm not sure at this point. Is ticket a transaction? Can you edit a ticket? You can transfer a ticket to someone. You can't, you shouldn't be able to edit a ticket type. But let's see, let's not make it editable or submittable just now. Let's keep it as is. Naming rule we have to figure out because it's important. Ticket ID is something that people will see, right? I have lender forever. So event ticket. And I'll leave it empty. And go back. Event ticket type. This will also be part of the ticketing module. And hit save. Naming will be set by user or not. Yeah, let them set the ticket type. But what if there are two events? Both have a VIP ticket type. In that case, this will clash. Let's do auto increment for now. We can revert back to something else later. We'll figure it out. Okay. So this ticket type should also be linking to an event, which is FE event, it should be mandatory, and they should be able to define a title of this, right? Hello. Let me know when I'm back. Let me test now. Okay, I'm back finally. Can someone post something in chat? Just so I know that it's working. Okay. So what were we doing? Yeah, VIP. We're giving description. So today electricity is, I don't know, very bad. VIP and what else? Might go again the electricity. We never know. That is why let's do it fast. Now, if it goes right, I will stop the stream and we'll continue it tomorrow maybe. VIP. Early bird, something like that. Okay. So this should be mandatory and this will go here. This will go here. Settings. The naming will say title. While we are here in the settings, we'll say form settings. No, not view settings. Show title in link fields. Okay. So this is now the event ticket type. And now if we go back to event, we will go to links and you are linked to our ticket type, event, you are linked to booking, event. Cool. Now let's go back. Event ticket. We'll add a link field to the tick event. Which event are you purchasing this ticket for? Make it mandatory. Then what is the ticket type, right? That will be again a link field, ticket type. Come here, options should be ticket type. Restarted my whole network. It was not you, it was my network actually. Ticket type. This is also probably mandatory. Okay. So now what we can do is we can again go back to event and add one more link here because I want to just go in the event ticket, go in the FE event or the main event master, and then should be able to jump to bookings, to ticket types, to ticket one doc type, and that is a good UX. Okay. Now let's create a few ticket types. I'll call it VIP, right? And we'll create one more, early bird, etc. etc. That is fine. But where do we set the price? I think in the type. So let's edit doc type, add a currency field, right? Again, I'm saying right. Too many rights. I don't know what has happened to my pronunciation and language, but I will try to fix it, right? Okay. So this will be price. Non-negative, of course, because otherwise we'll have to pay them to attend. Are there such events? These are called political rallies where you are paid to attend. But again, disclaimer, this program is not just an act of fiction. This does not resemble any political parties or anything. Yeah, non-negative default is 0. When a movie or something starts, right, they show a disclaimer. It's just coincidence that some names might resemble. Event ticket type. Now we have event ticket, event booking attendee. Now we have to go and change safe here. So attendee, for each attendee, you define what type of ticket they have purchased. Ticket type. Mandatory. Ticket type. Hit save. Okay. This should also be list view. Now we go back to the booking. How is it looking? Cool. Event user who is purchasing, attendees, and we also need the amount, because what might happen is when suppose you have early bird ticket or the normal ticket, okay, you set the cost to 500 for first 100 tickets or so, and you sold those tickets, then you increase the price to 700, right, for last 100 tickets. Then you lose that information that okay, this guy's purchased the ticket type of VIP at so and so price. So at that point in time, at the booking time, what was the price? We'll have to save it here as a currency field. So again, we go back to the child table. Hopefully, I'm making sense. So currency, which will be price. Okay. This should be non-negative. Mandatory is fine. We don't need it to be mandatory, but we want it to be visible in list view, which is basically the grid view. Now we want to go back to booking, see what's left. So full name, email, ticket type, email, price, good enough. This should be mandatory. At least one attendee should be there, right? So people are watching from all over the world. Thanks for this. I hope these sessions are useful, right? I have done a lot of them, but I still think there is a lot in framework. There is a lot that I can cover. Maybe some of it is repetition, but then you are watching different kinds of application, big build. So you are building your knowledge base and your muscles for any app that comes your way, right? Event ticket type, event booking attendee. What I want to track is the currency itself, USD, INR. So let's start here. I will add a link field, call it currency, right? And we already have a doc type called currency in Frappe framework. And then we will say that default is INR and this is mandatory. And this price, which is a currency field, uses this currency as the currency. So currency. So I'm linking these two fields together. That this price will be of this currency. Okay. And default is INR of this currency. Okay. And it's mandatory. Same we will do in the ticket. No, not the ticket, but the attendee. Will go and add a new link field to currency. Make it mandatory. Options are currency doc type. Default is INR. And then in the price, I will link options. Currency. This does nothing but when you have linked this, when you select INR, it will show an INR symbol and format it like so. Okay. Now we have the attendee. I don't think we want to show it in the list view. Should we? Should we not? That is fine. Okay. So now if we go back to the booking attendee, no, we want to go back to the booking itself. So now they have event, user, full name, ticket type, email, price. Now we need a total field. Add section below. We'll add a currency field, total amount, which is non-negative. Default is 0. Add a field, currency, no, link field, not dynamic link. Come on. I want a link field. So Romanos says, why didn't war? So basically, in total amount is a currency field, right? But it didn't know what type of currency it is. Is it INR or USD? So what we do is we add a new field. We call it anything. In this case, I'm just calling it currency, right? And then I'm linking it to the currency doc type in Frappe. So whatever currency user selects, the monitor is, come on, come back. Yeah. So whatever currency the user selects, I want this total amount field to be of that currency. So if they select INR, it should be INR. If they select USD, it should be formatted as USD. That is why in a currency fields option, you can give it a field name where it should fetch the currency from. Currency. Okay, my screen is stuck probably. Let me just restart capture. And yeah, now I can go and say currency, right? So now these two are linked. Hopefully that makes sense. And now let's make currency mandatory. Default. Everywhere I'm putting INR, that is fine. So let's see how it looks. The booking doc type. Now they come here, they select the event. Whoever is the user logged in, that will come automatically, right? Maybe guest is booking. That is also fine. Guest is booking. So far is, and then at least one attendee we need. Let's say I booked Hussain Nagaria is booking for me. Ticket type is VIP. But we have to filter here, right? Only ticket types where the event is this. And if it would be good if it shows the event here itself. So let's go back to ticket type settings. And form settings, view settings, search fields should be event and price and currency. So this has the benefit of when we go to the booking, here in ticket type, I will get INR. I don't know, it's 0 INR, I guess, because we didn't set any price. So let's set a price of 600. Go back. Now you should see 600. Early bird, let's say 199. Cool. And we need this to be filtered where the event equals, can I put ginger here? I'm not sure. Generate some JSON here. Link filters. Didn't generate any. That's fine. We'll figure it out later. Not a major thing right now. But yeah, let's go back to booking. And this time, Frappe was India 2025. We'll have to write a client script. Get whatever ticket type is selected here to be this. VIP. Email is hussain@frappe.io. Price is okay. Now the thing is, how do we get the price? Okay. Fetch from should do. We go back to attendee, price, fetch from event ticket type, price, currency also. We can do the same thing. Currency, fetch from event ticket type, currency. Cool. Once again. So if you notice what I'm doing is I'm again and again going back, editing it, coming back, seeing it as a user, and enhancing any minor things that come in my way. VIP ticket automatically 600. Of course, they can edit. So if I do 700 here, it's again 600. So what I will do is I will go back. I will go back and then price, fetch on save if empty. If unchecked, the value will always refetched on save. See, right? If it is empty, then only refetch. I don't want it to be coming back in sync always on save. Booking, go back. And this time if I do 700, 700, right? It will fetch once and then it will be 700 only. That is exactly what I want because the price might change after they booked. And we don't want it to update as a surprise to them. Cool. Now we have this. Okay. One important link we missed is that from booking we'll create tickets, right? So suppose you have 5 attendees, I'll create 5 tickets from there for them on submit of this registration or booking. That is fine. But how do we know that ticket was created from this booking or how many tickets were created, right? For that, we'll have to link the booking in the ticket and make it optional because there can be tickets created on the fly by the organizations which don't pertain to any booking of some sort, right? They should ideally go through the booking flow, but that is fine. We'll leave it flexible for now. So this is the pro tip, right? I have when I was developing change makers also. It is always better to leave it more flexible at the start and then add mandatory and this and that validation. Okay, not allow 200 characters, then doing the other way around, right? If you add all the validations at first, if you make it mandatory, okay, let's make it as tight as possible, you are going to then revert a lot of those because sometimes it feels that you will need all these validations, but as soon as you hit production, you will realize this. So it's better to start flexible and then only add mandatory and okay, less than 200 characters. It shouldn't be greater than this, greater than that. All validation should come later. Yeah, just a side note. Let's go back to the ticket. Let's add a link field. Okay, which booking are you from? Ticket. So let's add the booking. Then leave it optional for now, but we'll make sure it's in the list view. Ticket type also list view, event also list view. That is fine. Go back now in the event booking in the links because from the booking I should be able to see how many tickets are connected to this ticket. We called it booking. I've edited it. Fine. Let's refresh. Come back. Booking. No, sorry. Ticket. Booking. Now, if I go to event booking list, I should be able to see ticket. There is no ticket created for it. It's fine. Now, what I want is I want to be able to calculate the total amount and create the tickets on submit. First time we are hitting the Python side of things. Booking. .py. Def validate self dot set total def set total. I would like to keep it clean from the start. So we'll say for attendee in self dot. So I don't like this. I want autocomplete. Let's do that first. I will go to my hooks.py file. I will search for Python annotations, type annotations. Come on, type annotations. Yeah, turn it on. Right, I want types to be generated for my Python class reload, and I will go and edit something here. So it generates it for the booking. Maybe I will bring it here, save, bring it back, save. It's tricked it into generating these types. And now for attendee in attendee and comment dot C. This is what I wanted. I want to do two things. I want to create the just total for now. So how will I total? Self dot total amount equal to 0 to start with. Then self dot total amount plus equals attendee dot, what have we call it in the attendee JSON, price. That's not, amount is better word. Price is over ticket. Here they are paying in amount. Let's go back to attendee. Let's change the label to amount. Personal preference. Amount. Okay. Still, it is fetched from the price field of ticket type. That is fine. Go back, attendee dot amount. Okay. That's it, I guess. This should work now. Ticket. No, not ticket, sorry. Booking. I will make this total amount field read only. This also read only, because what I will do is I will automatically fetch this currency from the child table, assuming that there wouldn't be a mixture of currencies here, right? Again, I said right. I should start counting how many times I say right. Thank you. Okay. Now got coffee, so we have extra miles. Okay. Let's go back and do this. If you see this INR read only, this is not read only. What did I do? Read only. Yes. Come on. Sometimes Frappe does it. Yeah, now it is read only and it's nicely formatted. What I would like to do is set total, and there is one more set currency. Def set currency. This can go in before save also. That is fine. We will set it to self dot currency equal to self dot attendees of 0 dot currency, because we are assuming all the currency are same. That's fairly good assumption. 1400. I will add one more row. Maybe Sharik is also joining me. He doesn't have to purchase a ticket though. Early bird. Sharik at Frappe.io. 99 is fine. So the total amount calculation is now working. That's good. Okay. So we can enhance, go ahead and add like a JavaScript snippet to calculate it as we are adding new rows and etc. But that is again phase 2 kind of things, right? Okay. Now on submit, I want to generate tickets. That's the important part, right? So let's see if ticket, okay, booking doesn't look good. Let's edit its title field. We have edited it, but let's go in the settings, view settings, show title in link fields. Search fields, we will add event and total amount. Cool. Now if I go to ticket, create a new ticket, you will see Fares, and this is much better. Ticket type, VIP. We'll add additional fields, but that is fine for now. I will add a QR code field and generate QR code. I already have the code somewhere, so I will copy probably. Now let's generate the ticket on submit. Def on submit. I want to generate tickets. So self dot generate tickets. Then I want a revert function on cancel self dot cancel tickets. Oh, now this is a problem. How do we want to handle cancellation of tickets? Do we delete it completely? We'll see. For now, I'll just leave it to do here and work on generate tickets first. Dev generate. Let's copy this. Generate tickets self pass. For each attendee in self dot attendees. I want to create a frappe dot new doc event ticket and import frappe at the top. Little late, no problem, Venkatesh. So ticket dot let's open up the JSON file of ticket. Event booking ticket type. So event equal to self dot event, whatever booking ticket dot ticket type and booking itself. Okay. So booking itself is self dot name, right? Because we are inside the booking. And the final field is what type of ticket do we want to create? That will be whatever they have purchased, right? Attendee dot ticket type, ticket dot insert. We can do save as well. That is fine. Probably we should add one validation that, okay, duplicate tickets, verify for it. If the attendees already have a ticket with the same event and ticket type, that means it's duplicate ticket. But okay, where is the attendee information in ticket? Okay, one big information we forgot, right? Because in the ticket itself, we will need who is the attendee, right? So let's fetch that. We can't fetch it, but we can set it. So let's go back. to event ticket. We'll add a data field, attendee name, move it to the first, make it mandatory. List view, list filter both, ticket type also list filter, event also list filter. Yeah, so now attendee name can be set here. Ticket dot attendee name equal to attendee dot full name. Right? It's good. Coffee is good. Let's try now. Let's go to booking. Submit this and 2 tickets should be generated. Okay. Nice. 2 tickets are generated. One is for Sharik, Frappe early bird. One is for Hussein, VIP. Booking is by Faris. This is the booking. Everything works smoothly. Good. Now I want attendee name to be the title field of the ticket. That is much better now. Go to set naming. Title field is attendee name. Also, we want to show it in link fields. We want ticket to have searchable via event or ticket type. Cool. Now, if I go back to the event, FE event, I should be able to see the tickets here. 2 tickets. And this looks good as well. Ticket types also. Bookings also. Nice. So first cut. So this all information is now possible. Okay. So if total amount is 0, that means it's free. Wait. Ticketing module first with bookings, ticket types, tickets. What else? Yeah, these were the 3 core doc types that we created, right? One was a child table. So ticketing module, if you see, is, oh, what did we do? Then where is the ticket doc type itself? Settings. Oh, ticketing module. And now changes are there. Cool. Tickets. White space, that is fine. We will format, then enter. Cool. Let's push the commit. And now we should update our workspace. We need shortcut to booking, label bookings, and doc status should be 1. Done. One done. Right. Done is not the right label. It's fine. Suggest something new. Host is fine. We need, so sponsors are per events. So we should be able to see sponsors from here. Schedule is also looking good. It's bookings. We can do one more. Oh, or we can do a chart. Tickets sold per day. Something like that. Tickets created per day. Tickets. Fine for now. 2 tickets. Ticket shortcuts in Workspace. Okay. So let's wrap up the live stream with one last feature that will be used for storing this user preferences. Where is this thing? Design. So we still haven't figured out a way. So now this is where it gets tricky, right? So Ahmed Ramzi says, no, I think business owner will need in sales funnel analysis. What do you, what, what will they need? Because these two are very specific to a particular company who is driving this events or to a particular host. While ticketing, some might ask that, okay, we also want to ask each person's t-shirt size like we do in Frappe. So this normal flat attendee won't work out then. We will need some sort of attributes like, okay, meal vegetarian, t-shirt is Ahmed says, when you say I delete the ticket, I think it's better to be cancelled. So let's make the ticket submittable then. In that case, it can be cancelled. So it's close to real world also. You are cancelling the ticket. That is why I was thinking, right, whether we should make the ticket submittable log type or not. We'll make it submittable. It will have amended form, that is fine. It won't show up until it has to. Now we can go back to our code and make 2 changes. Dot submit. Then cancel tickets is also figured out now that we have decided. Def cancel tickets. Delete would be one line. Frappe.db.delete. Now cancel is something for so tickets for this booking. Frappe.db.get all event ticket where